At this juncture, we will now accept any questions that you may have. I see most of the guests who joined today are still here, which is great. After 2 hours, you haven't dissipated, which is wonderful. So I wonder if you have any questions, any of you.
Yeah, I have a question here.
Yes, if you have any.
Yeah, I wanted to confirm, the meetings, are they all going to be virtual or is it going to be a mix of virtual and physical meetings or?
Good question. Currently, I'm working on providing access to hybrid meetings in after 2022.
All right, that's cool. Thank you.
I want to ask about the membership actually, because you said that people can join these meetings also as guests. So what is the difference between being a guest and being a member?
Very good question. Thank you for that. As you saw a little bit in the slides, you could see that one of the perks of membership is being able to access pathways, being able to access this curriculum that allows you to progress in a very smooth and streamlined way, and in perhaps the best way possible. I don't know of any other program that is in the same price range, because surely there will be other speech programs, speech coaches that exist that maybe do one-to-one, but you might expect to pay 10 times the fee as you would do for membership in Toastmasters, and maybe you gain the same experience, actually the same benefits. So what membership gives you at Toastmasters is the ability to give prepared speeches like we heard from Rakesh and Eugene, and also to give evaluations. These two parts, so the meeting is divided into 3 sections. We have the table topics, the prepared speeches, and then the evaluations. The evaluation and the prepared speeches are reserved for members. So if you want to participate in those, then you become a member. Okay, yes, thank you very much, Anessa, for that. So as Anessa is mentioning, you get mentoring, you get to have as I said, you could get our personal speech coach, which would cost like 10 times as much, or by becoming a member at our club, our Toastmasters, you actually get a mentor who basically does the same thing, but for free. So all of that is included in the cost of membership, and membership is only £47.58 for newcomers to Toastmasters. If you have already been at Toastmasters, then you do get a discounted rate. So one of the perks of actually joining now is that in the future, you actually can pay at a discounted rate if you want to join again. So this is, as Anetta, Anetta is just writing a long list of benefits. There are so many. I could maybe give a half an hour presentation of just how many benefits there are. Of course, as I said, we can still participate in the table topic, but with the prepared speeches and the evaluations, and then also you have mentoring, you have the ability to compete in the speech contest. We're having our speech contest in 2 weeks. These all accelerate your potential, so you meet your goals faster. It's just like anything. If you pay for a course on a Skillshare or Coursera or whatever, the idea is that you get to your goals faster, you reach your goals faster. So it's the same here with Toastmasters.
Understood, thanks. Just one follow-up question. So because I've seen that you have a membership on the union website for the society, but it sounds like it's different from the membership you're talking about. So please.
Yeah, thanks for addressing that. You can pay directly on the union website, and that gives you access to not only membership at Imperial College Speakers, but membership of Toastmasters. So you can become or you can attend any Toastmasters club. I remember there are like 15,000, more than 15,000. So you can attend any of those clubs all across the globe. And now that we're online, this is easier than ever to do. And give a speech or an evaluation or any role that you want. So that's really one global networking, as Anetta says. This is really a perk, one of the perks of being a member as well. And yes, on the union site, this is the page. And yeah, if you click on that link, then you can scroll to the bottom. And membership is £47.58. This is still correct. The reason why you see this is, first of all, it is a bit bureaucratic in a sense, but basically, because we are not only a Toastmasters club, we're actually a society at Imperial College London. So this membership fee is to join the society. If you want to avoid this bureaucracy, in my opinion, then you can contact Katya directly. If you stay behind, then you can tell me if you're interested in joining Imperial College Speakers or Toastmasters, and I will pass on the information to Katya so she can secure the payment and then make you a member. And membership lasts for 6 months. I hope people can see the value in Toastmasters, because it's not just. It's kind of like a gym membership actually, because when you go to the gym, and you have to obviously use it, but when you go to the gym and you work out and you do that consistently, then you become fitter. It's not just about working out. You don't just go to the gym to work out. You go there to become fitter, to become more athletic, to become stronger. And even once your gym membership has expired, you still have that fitness. Unless you really go back to like your old ways of eating junk food or whatever, you still retain that fitness. You still retain the strength, and you can still, maybe you're inspired and you can continue working out without a gym membership. So work out at home, for example. And it's the same with Toastmasters. You come to Toastmasters meetings to become better public speakers, better leaders, and more competent communicators. You're not just coming to give speeches. That's not the sole purpose. And then once membership has expired, and even if you don't renew, which I would encourage you to renew, but even if you don't, then you still get the perks of what you've learned in the past. You don't just, it's kind of like Rebecca was saying, once you do something so many times, it becomes a habit and you can just do it without even thinking. So it's the same thing. As James Clear says in his book, Atomic Habits, even if you become 1% better every day, then it compounds. And this is how you compound in Toastmasters. And it's really like practical life lessons that you learn. So it's not I mean, you're not coming to learn for a trivia class, or like coming to learn to compete at university challenge or something like that. That is kind of meaningless to some extent. It's actually really significant lessons that you are going to adopt. Roxana has asked, is there any Toastmasters group in South America? And yes, I'll definitely say that the answer is yes in that respect. If you search for Find a Club, then you can actually find any club that you like in any country. I'm sure certainly most countries there will be a Toastmasters club. Ideally, I want hybrid meetings to occur as soon as possible so that people who are at Imperial can experience the benefits of Toastmasters in a more authentic way. Yeah, I wonder if that's the correct term, because public speaking is no longer just as an offline skill. Now that technology is ubiquitous, people really important exchanges are happening online, and public speaking has now transitioned into a more online tool as skill as well. So that's the offline aspect of public speaking and online. So having the ability to experience both, which I'm fortunate enough to have done, it is definitely something that is useful, because you get to practice speaking to actual people, well, speaking in front of a tangible audience, and being able to actually like physically be present, and speaking in front of a camera and to people who are not directly in front of you. So that's, I think that those are two different skills, subtly different skills, and hybrid meetings really facilitate that. And some people just prefer offline meetings. So that's definitely the reasons why I would like to implement hybrid meetings as soon as possible.
Also thinking about those that might have classes at the campus or maybe classes online. So yeah, we need to also, if it's possible, have a look at the options of time to meet up.
Yeah, thank you for addressing that, Roxana. I will address that. I didn't consider that potentially like having hybrid meetings or having offline meetings. So not hybrid, but separate meetings for offline. People who want offline meetings at different times. So that's, yeah, that could be an option as well. Thanks for putting that in my mind.